Okay. Let's hope this is working all right. Apparently there's some kind of issue. No, we got excellent connection. We're good now. We're good. Let's close all these windows. Up. Where'd Reaper go? Where'd Reaper go?
Gosh.
See, we're trying to avoid this kind of thing on this episode. Don't watch part 14 or episode 14.
It's unwatchable.
Yes, it is.
So unwatchable.
And anyway, here we are.
Are we just frozen?
I think we're good. I want to make sure that we got everything. It looks like everything's good on that end.
Hello.
On our monitoring. Okay. Little disclaimer. This is not a tutorial video. This is a live mix session. Things can go wrong. Sometimes they will go wrong. And we're hoping for no technical issues this episode. Because the last episode was a shit show. I make no apologies. I was working with new gear. I do make some apologies. I'm sorry if you were watching that. Or if you do happen to stumble upon it. But right now, I got our new gear shut off. I'm going to have to go and figure that out. Haven't done that yet. But we do got some good vibes going. You looking very pretty today.
I'm very glowed up.
Very glam.
Glowed up. Yeah.
And we did go a little bit of running for a few hours earlier. There was some walking involved. Let's not lie.
I think
but there was a lot of running.
It was, yeah.
And it went on for a few miles. And
I feel like our energy level's already better.
Took up a good portion of our day. So here we are. We're in runner shape.
We are? Yeah.
Nah, not quite.
Well,
It got better as we went on. As we ran, I started to pick up more momentum, and my lungs got better. I was feeling good. Felt like I could run a lot more after that. You kind of talk. Never mind.
I will tell them that we had a great day, and we had a great 4th of July, and we also hope you had a great 4th of July.
How was your 4th?
Tell us in the comments because we want to know.
I hope you had a good 4th because we just had a little kind of.
It was kind of a
close gathering.
Party, yeah.
Us neighbors just hanging out, having a good time. You know, watching movies outside on the projector,
swimming,
just all
stuff rich people normally do. But
yeah, it was a poor man's rich person party. That's exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
So we are trying to finish Shoebox.
We are working on Shoebox.
Right.
Shoebox. And we're hoping for good results.
Yes.
You know, the problem with technical difficulties and stuff like that, you're trying to figure out this new piece of gear that you really want to use, but you can't use it if you don't know what you're doing with it yet, which I don't. And it throws off your whole way of thinking. So I don't even know if I did a decent mix. Like I was listening to it later on the TV in the basement, another rich person thing. I got TV in my basement, and I was like, those guitars, man, got a little too much low end going on. I mean, I probably did the right moves, but not to the proper extremes. Just because I was so thrown off. So I'm gonna have to listen to that. I was listening to it earlier, heard a little bit of hissing from the amps. Within the mix, I could actually hear some distortion, hissing type of sounds. So that's definitely something I'm gonna want to take care of here. And
but even though we don't have like special features tonight, because they take a long time to like those inserts, like the tour of Aaron's room or hanging out in the pool, praise God always. We don't have that kind of stuff for you tonight, but we have so much glow. We're glowed up.
Yes.
So we're ready. We're ready.
Yes.
I'm also a piece of equipment. It takes a long time.
Before the show, had some reference music going, because that's another problem with this. I do like to use reference tracks just to kind of realign my ears. And you can't do that with a live stream like this, which is a problem. But you can't do it because YouTube will flag you for using somebody else's music. We even get flagged for using our own music. That's how bad it is. I'll get an email saying, hey, a copyright claim has been filed. It's like, this is my song. This is my music, man. But, you know, so I'm definitely not going to use somebody else's music. I got YouTube sued by a certain artist at one point. It was Prince.
He died
for doing a cover.
So John felt kind of bad because
I was mad at him. Because, I mean, they freaking, my YouTube channel got totally, like,
Locked up.
put on lockdown, like it had coronavirus, and
And then Prince died like a week later.
and Prince did die, and then
But I don't
like
think
then like a
yours-
month later, it was everything was all right. But I mean, I'm still When Doves Cry, the cover I did
Well,
is not available at this
Once
moment,
Bitten,
which
Twice
is probably
Shy.
a good thing.
we can do covers if we submit them through our publisher, which we're not likely to do. But we can't just randomly have other people's music on here.
Got the Coors Light going today, just in case you're wondering.
It got some sunglasses.
Yes.
It's just
With all the
chill.
running we did, we are free to drink some light beer today. So we would be drinking it anyway, but
We did down steel reserves before it started.
it's true. Had to increase the vibes, and nothing will increase the
It was
vibes
quite
like
a sober
high
day.
gravity,
It
man.
was quite a sober day for a vacation.
Just gonna check something here, make sure. We do. We got
I will
sound
check it
on our
in the other in a
monitor.
second. My lipstick's gonna wear off with all smoking and drinking, but
You're not supposed to tell them you're. That's the whole thing about being on screen. On
you don't think it's obvious.
you,
It's obvious.
it's pretty obvious. You look like Sid Barrett. Anyway,
I want
like,
to thank-
like early '70s Sid Barrett after he left Pink Floyd type of Sid Barrett. Oh, well, I'm saying you didn't.
I have been compared to Sid Barrett before.
You didn't like shave your eyebrows. Like you didn't shave them off or that, right? You just colored them.
I shaved my
Oh,
eyebrows
just
off.
making sure. I
Jeez.
see some hair. Well, I'm not trying to. Don't look at me like that. I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm just making sure you're making wise decisions.
I didn't shave my.
Okay, yeah,
I didn't shave my arm.
You
hair.
got all kinds of. You got. I see. Okay.
Okay, just look at this really quick.
Ah. Anyway.
Well, I want to thank Birdie and say no more about it.
Okay, so we had a major problem last time. There it is. My cursor arrow. That's when I decided to call it quits.
Yeah, I went in the other room and I was like, "What's going on?" He's like, "I'm done." I'm like, "Oh, thank goodness."
I called it quits because my cursor arrow disappeared. I mean, I could see it highlighting stuff like a ghost. It was just moving through the DAW, through Reaper, just like, hey, just like different stuff was being illuminated, but I could not actually
Are you
see
sure it wasn't a
the
ghost?
actual cursor. Here's the good thing, because
That show needed to end.
we ended it because our junk guy came over to pick up some
I
junk.
feel like we're in a really good flow, like a really good flow right now.
Yes,
Like,
because we're being honest. But our junk guy, Gary, he came over.
another rich person saying things. So that.
And he's like, "Hey, I owe you." He didn't.
He did owe us,
And he's
yeah.
like, I could take some stuff, and I had a bunch of stuff that I cleaned out of the shed, and a
Gave
bunch
him
of junk
a
just sitting on the side
smoker
of the
of some
shed.
sort.
There was like an old toilet that we replaced sitting there. I didn't know what to do with it. He took that, so we're good. That was cool. But it was a good reason, good point to end the show. And now we got that much less junk sitting by the shed.
Like
out
we're having
there.
the best 2.5 days ever.
Yeah, I'm having the best week ever because I'm on vacation.
Cool.
But I'm still doing this, so, is this a vacation? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know, man.
I haven't yawned yet. Last episode,
Well,
I yawned like
yeah.
5 times in 30 seconds.
I promised him good
It's gonna
vibes.
cause me a yawn because I talked
I
about
promised
yawning.
him good vibes, so here we go.
So
Let's hear you get some music. Oh, sorry, I got to play it just so my speakers don't cut off here. 1 second. That was a good start. A little scary. A little tease. The vibes are up. Okay, so where we left off last time, I was only halfway through mixing the bass. I got the EQ, the compression, I believe the noise taken care of. The preamp distortion. I was right about to move on to the bass effects, and then, boom, ghost cursor arrow.
can't believe you thought I shaved my eyebrows.
No, it was a joke, actually.
I feel like you.
Because clearly didn't shave. Come on, dude. You're setting me up to set you up.
I did shape my eyebrows.
No, we're not going to discuss it. Like, I know, like, girls. I'm done. I don't mean to offend you. I don't want to offend this guy. Here we go. Let's look at our Mix Hub Lite
No.
and see what we did. Make sure we did all this stuff. We got some compression on it.
Some bluey.
We do got some. It's some bluey. We do got the
Cool.
bluey compressor on
Yeah.
there. Went about halfway here on the mic preamp. Give it a little bit of distortion. Added. Looks like, who knows what I did. A little bit of 7K, not a lot, and a whole lot of what is that? 5. That's 5. Added a lot of 5K. I'm not gonna worry about that yet. That will be during the revision, which will not be televised live.
The revision will not be televised.
Because that is where I really have to play reference tracks and make sure that I made all the right moves.
Yeah.
And plus, you don't want to deal with me toying with all the plugins I don't know how to use and stuff. I know how to use them, but those are more like fine. Like, all right, I need to turn this by 1 and turn this. It's
super exciting.
It's a lot less stream of consciousness than this kind of mixing. And that's why we're doing it like this, because we can get it done fairly quickly. Like, can you imagine if I was doing this any other way than having these awesome plugins that kind of do a lot for you when you start messing with the controls, instead of you having to, like, think everything out, and really you shouldn't have to think at all. So, I mean, this is...
Right. What is the importance of thinking?
This is the right setup for this kind of thing.
Before you get to work, because I'm going to smoke a cigarette pretty soon, probably a strawberry cigarette. Yeah. And so anyway, we did wear masks when we went into stores earlier. I was brave enough to go in a thrift store for the first time.
Yes.
It takes some courage.
Going in a thrift store.
All we bought, I said, I'm not buying this. I had like a list of stuff in my head that I knew I wasn't going to buy.
They had like Tiger electronic handheld games and stuff like that.
Oh my goodness.
Which is hard to pass up.
And,
but, man,
and a picture of King Jesus laughing.
Yes. And a cool Bach. Yeah. Wall hanging and a glass frame. Had the sheet music.
Shadow box.
Yeah. Like
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No.
It was kind of like a shadow box. They went all out on this thing. It had like an organ inside of it. With a cross over it. Had a Bach bust. Had the sheet music in the background. Just really awesome. Only $8, man. But I was running. We were jogging.
That was just one of our stops along our jog. So, I mean.
But we did buy, I think it was probably 12 inches. We bought a 12-inch Captain America, still with his shield. Pretty much in mint condition. It was exquisite. So we did buy that. So we had Captain America running with us, you might say.
Yes.
And he inspired us. He's like, keep jogging. And I'm like, I'm tired.
After the 4th of July, somebody's like, I'm getting rid of this Captain America.
I will no longer kneel to Captain America.
This is our last hurrah, Captain America. July 5th, you're going to Goodwill.
It's mine now.
Yes.
It's kind of ours. John paid for him, so he's ours.
He's yours. I don't want it, dude. I don't. That's why I didn't buy anything. I'm tired of stuff. I like this stuff. I like music stuff. I like wrestling figures.
Okay, but he's this big with his shield, 99 cents, like in mint condition.
Yes, the prices were crazy low compared to what. They're getting desperate. They have put their prices back to the Goodwill price range
levels.
Yeah, except for this, I saw this Bose subwoofer, man. Freaking, they wanted it was like $80 or something. I don't know. It was like, I don't even know if it worked, but I was like, I'm not.
So Shoebox.
Shoebox. All right. So before I take care of the noise that I'm hearing coming through, the hissing.
Sounds exciting.
Sorry. Whoa. All right.
If you can imagine these two wild men running around the streets of Omaha, then your imagination needs a boost. Because you can imagine so many other things.
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I wanted to get headbands.
Oh yeah, the headbands.
Because we wanted to look super cool, like not really, but ironic.
Ironically cool.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, speaking of ironically cool, I highly recommend. I might have mentioned, nobody watched the last episode, so it doesn't matter what I said. The Will Ferrell Eurovision movie. I did mention that. I'm mentioning it because this episode might get viewers. I don't know.
Weren't you in that movie?
Well, they kept trying to figure out if they were brother and sister or not, and we don't know. Maybe.
Okay. Anyway, somebody will get it. Here we go.
Oh, wait. That went the wrong direction. No, not you and me, brother and sister.
No, that's not what...
Oh, you understood.
Yes, I understand. Do you understand? I understand. I don't want to, but I understand. Here we go. So let's see. We got to open that back up.
Well, I'm going to have a strawberry cigarette. Another pop the door open. And I'm going to check this feed to see How pretty you are, John.
My thing with this whole, I mean, I can add it separately. This CLA bass. I wish there was some kind of delay on there because we got bass, we got treble, we got compression, sub, distortion, and pitch. But
can you add a separate delay?
I can. I don't know why I'm complaining about it. I can easily. I got a few delays in here I could add, and I might do that. I would like to hear some delay on the bass, but I'm gonna work. I'm gonna stay on this one track.
There's not actually that much work to do if the mix doesn't completely suck.
And
if the mix is decent, you don't.
If it sucks, you just gotta nail it down. Like what's making it suck, what's fucking it up. Like I said, probably I probably didn't sweep the low end of the guitar enough in the EQ. I probably didn't add enough high pass filtering, and I probably boosted the wrong range in the lows there. But you know what? I'll fix it later when I'm not doing a show. So, you know.
Yes, so I'm going to give you a break so you can get to work, and I'll be watching you.
Oh, exciting. So I'm going to turn all these off like we do. Because we don't need them.
Do not look at my butt as I walk away.
We're going to do it one at a time here.
Oh, no, I really boxed myself in here.
Well, you can move the chair. Yeah, you're kicking the hell out of the microphone.
That's a knee. I'm kneeing it.
Well,
I've been told I have beautiful knees.
A knee and a kick is very similar, just to let you know.
We did do some dancing yesterday, and by we, I mean me and the girls.
Yeah,
this guy doesn't dance.
I was not involved in dancing.
Wait, have you... Oh, didn't you dance? Oh, yeah, we talked about your bad dancing at the wedding.
I do some pretty bad dancing. Just check it out sometime.
It's funny because he makes fun of how bad my dancing is bad. But at least I try.
Okay, so that's the bullshit session at the beginning of the mixing session. Now we're going to get to the actual mixing here. Bye. So you know what? Your choice. Start where you want. Sure, you can go in order here. I like to start with the distortion on this plugin. We got growl, we got roar, we got rip. Okay. May add some volume to it, like distortion frequently does. So I am going to want to keep my hand here on the fader, and I was going to say, let's just do this, see if we can take control of it. There we go. Now let's hit Control-Z to bring it back up to where it was. I think that's where it was. If not, we'll figure it out, because we're probably going to have some volume changes as we change the distortion on the bass. So let's go ahead and give this a go. Let's not start it where there's empty space, though. I do that every time. Let's start it from bar 2 here, so to speak. You hear a lot of hissing going on. Waiting for Saturday morning heroes. Turn it all the way up. That's nice. I'm going to turn it down, but I might like that more. I mean, it's really loud, but obviously we got some noise on that plugin. It just presents too much noise, though. Let's go with roar. That's what we can do. Katy Perry, you should roar. I may do some weird stuff when I'm controlling the faders, just because I'm so focused on it. So I'd be like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this hand. Just turn that down. Listen to the whole thing as a whole, not just the bass. Really cutting through. I need some more juice on my end, so it may bleed through our microphone here, but I need it to be exciting. It really cuts through. Just don't want it too loud. But the thing is, I do got to control the fader. I didn't even think about that. So let's get it so it's too loud, and then bring it down. Too loud. When we got hoppers, listen to Beatles, we're falling in love, got bit of feel. Not bad. A little out of place. That's probably good if I turn it up a little bit. Gonna come in here on the chorus. A little bit of juice. Let's try turning this. Not bad. So what we want to do is, since this is the looks like the fifth time we F's, V's, whatever. Okay, so we're revising it for a fifth time here as far as the mixing. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to save this project as Shoebox Mix number 5. I wasn't trying to do a Mambo number 5 thing, but it sure sounded like that. Excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to say Shoebox Mix 5. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with this this pitch setting here. You got chorus, you got wide, and you got spreader. And of course we're going to turn it all the way up because we want to hear what it's doing, and we're going to magnify it. And then, obviously, turn the fader down for that within this CLA bass stereo plugin. All right. So we got chorus here. We got wide. We got spreader. And of course, you don't want to mix in solo, but sometimes you do want to put it in solo because it's, I mean, if you can't hear it anyway when you're going through the different settings, you probably don't need it, but I do want to kind of get in tune with it to see what these different things are doing to it as an individual instrument. Chorus, a whole lot of noise there. Wide, something we're gonna take care of. Spreader, nothing in solo mode even. So that's not a plugin. That's not a module. That I call it a module because it's kind of a plugin within a plugin. But that's not something we're going to have to worry about at all because I can't even hear it in solo mode. And mouse symbols. Let's go ahead and see what kind of crazy high-end sound we can get out of that bass. Give it a little more cut through, poke through, whatever it is on the top end. Allow it to really... allow it to shine. My thing is I don't want to increase that hissing noise. Sure, I'm going to have to put a gate on it or some kind of similar plugin that's going to cut out that hissing, but I definitely am not comfortable right now adding to the hiss. So once again, we're going to go to solo mode and see what the hell is going on here. Alright, actually just open it up from here. Open it up from here. There we go. Let's bypass it. Adding a lot of hiss, but it... I hate the noise, but I like the way it makes the top end sound.
ladies noticed. And they were being on their window like I was a strange transvestite.
The neighbors spotted you in your weird mode. They might be watching you right now.
Well, I'm not talking smack.
They're probably not watching. Oh, Jesus. There goes my beer.
What?
I spilled.
Anyway.
I'll clean that up later. It didn't reach
They
this.
kept banging on the window, and I'm like, what do you want me to do, dance? And I did not dance for them. I was trying to show them that I was filming, but it just looked like I was doing some kind of cha-cha. Is that the cha-cha? I don't know dance.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
I know the RoboCop, but I do it poorly, which is ironic when you do the math. Anyway, Bodhi cannot dance either, so don't worry.
Okay, here we go. See, as we turn that fader down, noise isn't so much of a problem anymore. But it is something we're going to have to address because a lot of these plugins are noisy within this song.
So, I have a funny story.
Okay.
So, Birdie did this interview and they asked her about dancing. She's like, I do not like dancing.
Sorry about the meatloaf, dude. Oh.
Listen.
Yeah?
Well, everybody's sorry about meatloaf. But you're talking about the food.
At least the heartburn's gone.
Well, the only thing worse than meat. Stuck that. Anyway, so the guy's like, no, Birdie, you're going to dance. And I'm going to dance first. So the guy during the interview dances. And Birdie says, still not dancing. I thought it was funny. I thought it was cute. I thought it was adorable. Adorbs. Anyway, here we are, working on Shoebox, a song about you can't go back in time. You can't go back in time. Buying vintage figures does not make you like magically go back in time. But we own so many vintage figures.
Yeah,
it kind of takes you back in time a little bit.
Yeah.
There's something to it. But not just like being like, oh, I bought this like re-release of this figure and now I feel 5 years old again. Good luck.
I wonder how many times I made that face, like, over the course of these shows. Like, where I'm just totally like, okay, get on with the story, man.
I don't really have a story.
Finish the fucking story!
Okay. So
no, you don't gotta finish it. No, you're good. You finished the story. I was saying, I can feel the look on my face, and I know by watching previous episodes that sometimes you're telling a story, and I'm just like,
the good thing
without being rude about it, I'm just
Philip
like,
K. Dick did come into the public attention span again today because L.A. shot off a bunch of illegal fireworks. The citizens of L.A., God bless them, and it looked like the beginning of Blade Runner, and people were like, oh, Philip K. Dick. And I'm like, see, I'm not alone.
All right, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to mess with this bass module here. Crank it all the way up, see what we get. I like the punch of the lower. I like that one. Bring it down. All right. So not only do we have that, we also got a subsetting on this, which I probably don't mess with that much. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's nice. Waiting for the chorus. That's the important part. If the sound's messed up on the chorus, then you fucked up. All right, let's take a listen to this additional compression we can add on this.
I want to point out, this song's not cynical. It's kind of like us relating to ourselves when we were younger. It sounds like, oh, you'll never be young. It's a very optimistic song in a weird, creepy way.
get it back down to a decent volume.
Kind of optimistic in some way. Like you have to live in the now kind of message. John.
Listen to beat of falling in love. Got a bit of feel that they play harder. Sometimes I pass it that we were grown up, but nothing.
So, hold on.
I'm feeling better about this mix at this point.
I'm not being needy. I'm being hospitable.
Yes.
If you want to join in a live stream, that's fine. But me and Birdie cannot put makeup on you without your mom's permission. I'm so sorry. It's just not something we're going to do. I barely got permission to do this. She helped me. Birdie helped me. It's very confusing who's who.
Okay. So,
You're John. I know that.
how long have we been on the air for now already? Anybody know? How long has this been going?
I can't tell from
30
here.
minutes ago.
It's already a better episode.
So, I'm trying to figure out if I got time to take a break and then come back and mix the drums.
Yes,
because I
absolutely.
feel more comfortable doing that than just jumping straight
Wait, are you
to
going to go to the
drums.
break screen because everybody tunes out when you do that? Or do you want me to tell stories?
Everybody tunes out when I do that?
Well, I mean, when people tune in and it's on the break screen, they
Do
tune.
you?
Let's take a break.
Do you tune out when I go to
Let's take a
Be
break.
Right Back?
Breaksies.
Please don't.
Okay,
I
so
don't care.
we
All right. Had a moment with the bright light coming from the camera. I can't tell if it's a camera or just a light. I think it's a light next to the camera. So, yeah, I don't know. I had a moment. I don't want a moment with you, though.
I think you already had.
Sometimes I'm like, hey, how come when I look at you, you look back at me? And then I realize that's what normal people do.
Yeah.
But not me. I usually don't look at people when I have a conversation.
Well, I want to say something about. Okay, I know me and I know what I'm not, but I'm not trying to insult people with autism.
Yeah.
There was this bus billboard in Vegas, and they're like, you can tell somebody's autistic if they don't make eye contact. I'm like, there's some people I don't want to fucking make eye contact with. Like, that is not a judgment of whether somebody's autistic or not. In other words, like, that is so bigoted, and they're trying to be helpful.
Yeah, they're trying
But
they're trying to say it may be a sign, but they made it sound like it's flat out. If somebody doesn't make eye contact, they're autistic. That's basically
Because John, some people don't want to make eye
I
contact.
can't. How am I supposed to make eye contact with you right now? I'm not gonna look at you with the eyeliner on. I don't think we need that.
They're making eye contact with me right now.
It scares me.
I did my best.
I know.
You can tell.
I mean, I'm like, all right, you go ahead and do your makeup thing. I'm gonna take a nap. I felt like I was asleep for like 2 hours. Like I was listening to one thing, and I woke up listening to something totally different. I'm like, man, I must have been out for a while, dude.
And then what happened?
But then I tried putting on 2 different pairs of pants. One of them, it was a clasp type of button, but it was already broken. I'm like, why do I have these pants? I'm like, there's nothing to clasp onto. And then the other pair of pants I went to put on, like totally just so tight it was uncomfortable. I'm like, oh.
But you went jogging, so that might.
I went jogging, but it has nothing to do with that. Those pants have always been like that, and I'm like, all right, I remember these pants. Why do I have?
Why don't you
these?
donate them?
Yeah.
I think Goodwill is now taking donations again. No,
Anyway,
I was asking about you and your pants stories.
Oh, there's so many pants stories.
No, I was saying, how was your reaction to my beautiful face?
Help me.
I'm trying.
Not you.
Wait.
Them. Help me. Anyway, let's give this a listen real quick and see what we've done.
Waiting for Saturday morning heroes, and in my toy box, this childhood battles.
So I want to call John out on something.
I'll say probably.
He had this joke he used to do when we were teenagers. Do you remember the joke? You know what I'm pulling out of my hat, right?
Is this Italian arm wrestling?
No.
Oh.
No. It wasn't the "Can you kiss your knee?" Because you would never be that cruel.
The Italian arm wrestling was pretty cruel, but
Not as cruel as "Can you kiss your knee?" and then you kick somebody in the bottom of the foot.
it's pretty equal.
That's
All
just
right.
fucked up.
I know,
It's
but-
not nice. He never did that.
No.
He used to look at somebody and he'd go, "Hey,
I love you.
you don't do that."
I
anymore."
love you.
That's
That's because I'm not a kid anymore. I've grown up. I'm more mature. I'm like, I love you. I love you. I love you. And you. All right, that's creepy. All right, here we go.
You know, the live audience, if we had one, would be worse than not having one because it means they react to none of your jokes.
You guys don't think I'm funny? Dang, that hurts, man.
Well,
Anyway, you think I give a shit?
Whoa. Not the language, just the cynicism that, like, nobody loves you. You say you don't give a shit that nobody loves you instead of saying, I appreciate those who love me, and for those who don't, open your heart up to my soul, and open your soul, and open your chakras, but always wear your armor, and remember that God loves you, and we love each other because God loved us first.
Disclaimer, this is not a mixing tutorial. It may be a tutorial on not how to live your life, but it is not a
that's
mixing
actually
tutorial.
from the Bible.
This is a
That's
mixing
actually-
session. I'm gonna say this disclaimer 3 times tonight.
I'm
Every
saying-
half an hour. It's sort of like
That's actually an excellent verse in the Bible. We love because God loved us first.
okay, so
Well,
anyway.
you agree with that? Like, our love emanates from God.
So I mean
Oh, I see you touching your heart. You felt what I'm saying.
I'm trying to figure out if I could like do like a special mix or something here, like
Ooh, a hip hop mix.
instead of no. I need something quick. Why we got the "Be Right Back" screen?
Yeah.
But I don't want to just play the song. But
Well, what do you do? Acapella? Nobody wants to hear acapella of Shoebox.
what about like if we just play the bass and drums like they are, like, or maybe an instrumental version. Maybe just
it's
mute.
fine, but you know,
Let's just mute the box.
yeah, I agree with your choices.
And then
Vox
hopefully
is what we call vocals because it takes a long time to type vocals.
it takes a long time to say vocals. It's 2 syllables as opposed to 1. Come on, who is not going to cut out a syllable if they have
What's
a
weird
chance
is where did
to?
the word onomatopoeia come from? Because it's just like bang, crash, boom, and they're like, I know what we'll call bang, crash, boom.
Onomatopoeia! I don't know.
It seems like an insane person came up with that.
It is an insane. It's an insane thing.
Like I don't even know how to spell it, and I know how to spell a lot of words.
We will be right back. You stay tuned. We're gonna get these drums mixed.
Bye, we love you. We'll see you soon. No, don't tune out. Don't tune out. I mean, see you soon. As in, like, listen. Just listen and enjoy.
You know what that means when you hit the door or something, but it just means a couple more minutes here. A couple more minutes, folks. So I didn't put the music on loop. I'm in the middle of my break here. So let me go ahead and loop it and be loopy like normal. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to play it. You're going to have some music going while we're taking our brief break. What's that sound? It's another. Is it Coors or Coors? I hear people call it Coors. Some people call it Coors. It's a Coors Light. Hi. Let's go ahead and let's minimize this screen here. Welcome back. Am I talking to you or are you talking to me? Because you were there. If you're there, I appreciate that. If you were watching the rebroadcast of this, is that what it's called, a rebroadcast when a live stream is? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for fast forwarding to the break. Because here we are. We are back. And we are more awkward than ever. I felt the weirdness in my face on that. Alright. So we got these drums left. We're going to rock these drums. There's actually only 3 tracks of drums here. It looks like we got a blues kick. We got a bluesy snare swipe. And then we got the dry snap tom-toms here. All these loops, they might be loops. Some of them are just samples, but they're all courtesy of Loop Lofts, who I paid for these samples and these loops. I'm failing. I'm epically failing right now. So let's go ahead and get started on this. So we're going to start with our toms here. We're going to make these toms pop. Is that what people say? We're gonna make the toms pop. All right. So let me go ahead and find a part that incorporates these toms into the mix. That is not what I did. Why are computers so weird? Do they really hate me? Because on the last video, that's what the ASIO plugin told me, that computers hate me, and that made me sad. I'll get you back. I'm gonna get back at you for saying that computers hate me, because I think computers kind of love me. Just kidding, they don't.
Computers love us, darling.
All right. Oh boy.
This
I'm here with Freddie Mercury, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's go ahead and give those let's give them a listen. Let's unmute these vocals.
Oh, that's
because
cool.
we want to hear how it sounds in the
like your color
context
scheme.
of the mix.
My
color scheme? Oh, right there.
That's
I thought you were talking about the clothes I was wearing. I'm like,
that is a cute shirt.
It's a very basic color scheme. This is actually a Father's Day gift from the neighbors. I'm not a father, so to speak. I like today's keyword is so to speak, because I've said it a few times. So
that's wonderful.
Another thing I'm not so bad on the mouse symbols anymore, but now I'm saying so to speak way too much.
You're not the only person that does mouse symbols.
I know.
Well,
anyway, speaking of symbols, no symbols on this. We're gonna solo it to hear what we're looping here. Hear what we're looping to hear what we're mixing. You're loopy.
silly boy.
Cool. Look at that screen. Doesn't seem like what you'd want, but yeah. So here we go. So there's not a lot of toms on this song. It's just during this one part.
Interesting.
It's a good drum beat you played. I already explained that it's a loop loft sample.
Maybe I played it for
I'm not a drummer
and sent it to you.
I play bass. I play guitar. I play keyboards. I don't play drums.
I got the most generic joke ever. And I play the fool.
All right, so let's go ahead and take that out of solo. We clearly hear what they're doing. There is a little hi-hat in there.
Yeah,
there's some hi-hat going on. I told you I'm a drummer. And they're not mouse symbols. They could be.
Do you think they can actually make that sound with their mouth exactly? Somebody can. Or Motormouth Jones.
Motormouth Joe's amazing. think I'm serious right now? Don't get mad at me. I use a cheat sheet. I'm just listening to it. I know I want to add some top end because I like adding top end to everything. It's just really... I like to brighten up mixes because I have a tendency of doing really muddy mixes. So starting with the top end and giving it some serious really helps me overcome that problem. I'm going to stop that for a second so you don't go crazy. And my go-to frequency, my go-to starting frequency for anything is kind of 15K. There's probably no 15K in here, not anything noticeable, but we'll find out. Here we go. You can always turn it down to here. Just cutting anything out. Whoa, wait a second. Oh, it's that cymbal. Uh-oh. Got some buffering. I'm pretty down with it. Hear that low end I was talking about on the guitar that I don't like as it starts to transition into the next part and then loops. So we'll take care of that at a later point here, but I got a good flow going, so I'm not messing with it. 7K in my magical frequency. All the way up. Obviously too much. You can always widen it too to affect the frequencies around it, or shorten it, or make it smaller. Sorry about the buffering. Let's give it a chance to catch up here because it's got some buffering going on. Hi, Cotton, you're back.
You said you wanted to.
Let's stick in the middle. I'm gonna do this the whole show, dude. I'm not gonna boost.
Oh no!
80 or 100. That's the range for our. That's the range for our kick drum. We don't want to cover up. We don't want to mask the kick drum with the snares.
Hey bro.
I was really kicking back. I'm so sorry.
I can't tell a funny story.
You don't get too close to me right
When
now.
I went through my spiritual awakening, I thought God loved everything.
Yeah.
Which is not like a horrible way to start. Okay?
Oh, not on camera, dude. Not on camera. Oh.
Can I tell my story?
Oh, that is a weird
May we tell our story, please?
Go ahead.
So, but Caesar's Palace used to smell like sewage.
Yeah.
And I thought there's one thing I know God doesn't love. The sewer smell.
Yep.
Because how could he?
Yeah.
The Cotton's breath literally smells like sewage right now.
It does. I mean,
It smells.
it smells weird. I'm not going to make fun of you.
The only thing it smells a little like sewage.
He does that all the time, though. He gets me when I'm not. I let him do it that time, which I know is gross.
So,
but usually he does it when I'm trying to like sleep or
Here's the
something. He
funny
comes up to
thing.
me and just starts doing it,
here's the funny thing.
and it
That's
smells
all right,
funky, dude. It's like rotten cheese. You're so cute. I'm sorry. All right.
Can I tell a story before Shiloh?
Yes. Go ahead and tell your story. I got some mixing to do.
So when Cotton sees strangers in the street, including cars, he thinks he needs to defend us, especially me, because I'm cute. I might get kidnapped by a white van with no windows, but anyway. So he kicks like 10 times with his back legs.
Yeah.
When he first saw me in makeup and also wanted a treat, he started kicking with his back legs and looked me right in the face. He's like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "You'll never know." Cool.
All right. Here we go. So we're gonna make this a bell frequency. I don't want it affecting the frequency below the 400K. because I don't, like I said earlier, I don't want it interfering with the sound of the bass. And the main emphasis is going to be in the probably 80 to 200 range. So we really, I don't. There's no way for me to catch him if okay, you got him. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make this a bell.
Go on.
EQ.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
It's got some nice fucking punch. I want that cutting through, so I like it right there. I think that sounds really
I just set myself
nice and
right
really
down in this
punchy.
chair that I built. I didn't build it. I got it out of a church trash can. Sort of. I mean, it's complicated. I didn't like rummage through it. They were throwing all these chairs away, and I'm like, those are good chairs. Like, we don't want them. I'm like, I'm going to take them.
cool. So I'm not gonna do any cutting
Not
here.
cool. No, they were not in the
In the low range. Maybe in the revision of this, I will go through and cut out some of the frequencies if they do interfere with the kick drum at all. But normally I'd go from the EQ and then go straight into the compression. But I want to try something different, which usually is a bad idea. But we're going to try adding the noise before the compression here. I mean, it's before in the chain. In case you didn't know, Aaron,
I don't know. Cool.
you can move these around. See
You
that?
want me to be impressed, but I've seen that before. I've been around a long time, John.
I would expect you to be impressed by that.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Wow!
So,
I thought you'd be impressed by me, but I'll take care of those barking dogs. Should I have another cigarette?
actually, you can't. I don't know what I was thinking. You can't. You can swap the you can swap the compression and the EQ. Obviously the input's gonna come before either one of those. So
I'm gonna let the
I lied
dogs
a
in
little
and
bit.
smoke another cigarette.
all right. So I will be working on these tom toms. Ground control to major tom tom. Is that a joke? That's probably an old joke.
You made eye contact.
Yeah, I wish I didn't because you smiled at me too. It's very scary. Here we go.
You know, some people might think. People might not think.
Yeah, but that's the bass. Hang on.
That's really loud, man. What's going on there?
It's loud. I was turning the mic preamp gain
I mean,
up.
I'm gonna go get them smoke a cigarette, but I'm trying to figure out why you're going crazy on that drum mix.
I gained control of the wrong mixer. Here we go.
Did you ever turn the vocals back on, or you don't care?
No, they're on. That's too much. Still too much mic preamp gain. Okay, so I don't really like Strangely enough, I don't like the mic preamp on those tom-toms. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to bypass that part of this plugin. Still too loud. It's a tough call right here. One of those moments I'm confused. Let's go ahead and let's ignore that for now, and let's go ahead and do some compression on it. A little bit of compression. Doesn't need a lot. It's kind of just gonna push it forward a little bit, even out some of the EQ we did. See what we can do. I feel like we can increase the release here so they're not punching through too much. Go all the way up. You hear the transients start to get smashed. That's what I'm feeling in my soul. That's what I feel is right when I listen to the whole mix. I'm not just listening to the toms. I'm taking the whole thing in. That's part of the beauty. I'm not saying the drink, but the alcohol relax. Get shit-faced drunk, so drunk that you can't mix, which we have done. I've done it, and the next day I was like, oh no. But I just need to be able to take the whole thing in, and not just be so OCD that I'm listening to one instrument that I'm mixing at the time. So I need to be in that perfect zone. And let's go ahead and do this. We're messing with the threshold. Finding the sweet spot. I'm pretty dang happy with that, actually. Let's go ahead and save that up so I don't have to redo that or try to figure out how to make it sound good again. Save. I don't mean to be like the guy that's not here right now. He's watching me in the other room. But true story. I played a show here in Omaha. It was an acoustic set, just me and a guitar, you know. I was like, I'm not going to drink before I play. Oh my God. I was so nervous and shaky. He's on a delay. He said, I am watching you, like 30 seconds later. But I was so like nervous and shaky that I didn't feel like I was even going to be able to get through the show. Played the same set probably about a month later at another venue. Had maybe a beer or two before, I went on stage and just totally not nervous, totally felt the energy. Everything went perfect. Didn't make mistakes. Wasn't like dealing with like there were certain fast parts in certain songs where when I was completely sober, it's just my hands locked up and I could not do it. But after a couple beers, man, I was just it was natural. So just a little lesson there. Don't get shit-faced, but do get relaxed. I'm gonna be honest with you, and that's just going on here. So some of the worst episodes we've had, some of the worst mixing sessions were because I was like, oh, I don't want everybody to think I'm a drunk, and I better stay completely sober and drink coffee or whatever. And those were some of the worst shows we had. So I feel like this one's going all right. It's not even about the show. It's about the mixing session. Like, the mixing sessions went bad because I was so fucking uptight. All right? Don't be uptight. Don't be a dick. Loosen up a little bit. And, sometimes it takes a little something extra to loosen up. So here I am. I think it's sounding much better than it was. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to... see, this is a kind of a confusing one because we do have a hi-hat here mixed with toms, and it's only... This loop / sample is only on this one part of the song. So it's not like there's really even a consistent hi-hat going throughout the song. If there is, it's on one of the other tracks. You're welcome. You liked my alcohol endorsement?
I agree. Wholeheartedly.
Cool.
Smoking spice is kind of the opposite. That shoots you out.
Yes. We're not going to talk about that. We may talk about that on a later episode. And I don't think spice is legal anywhere anymore. If it is, don't do it, dude. It seems funny. I'm laughing, but I'm not joking. It will drive you fucking insane. Especially if you use it regularly. Like... Man, I was crazy. When I was 30, dude, I was one of the craziest motherfuckers out there. And I was literally out there, like, all day and all night. So, let me tell you that. Living in Vegas, having a midlife crisis. I think now, hopefully. I don't know. Do I want to live to 80? I don't know. But anyway. Doing much better. I'm not going to admit my age. I'm older than 30.
I don't know how old I am.
I'm older than 30.
I admit that.
So, as you can see here within the... we got another dog. She won't lick my nose, though. She's very nervous. You're not going swimming.
The Oracle approved of me bringing her down.
She thinks she's going swimming. She's getting in swimming mode. Shiloh, it's going to be all right. It's okay. Yeah, you just kissed a dog with lips. All right.
She's not wearing lipstick. You can't put lipstick on a dog.
All right, here we go.
Get it? Yeah, she's a very nice... Is she not the sweetest girl ever?
She is a very sweet dog. She's looking at... She's amazed. Don't look at that ring light. She's amazed by the ring light. Don't look at it. Trust me. You'll see rings for days. I don't know how people do it. How do you people put the ring light around your lens and actually look at your camera? Dude, I had to put it up high. Plus, it looks better over there. Like, you don't want a big ring of light on your secondary camera.
I don't feel like
so. But I seriously...
What is she looking at now?
Are you okay? She's in the zone.
Cool.
She's just like this.
She's actually not shaking at all. I just want to point that out. We don't torture our dogs. We love them. We groom them regularly. We take them on walks when it's not too hot out. Because it's been too hot out to take them on walks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, they don't have little shoes. No. What? Like, no. If you take your dogs out when it's really hot, you're supposed to have special shoes for them. And they might wear them, but we're not buying them. We have better things to spend money on than dog shoes.
Okay, so normally... Normally I'd start...
But whoever designed dog shoes, God bless you, because they do need shoes if they're going to go on a walk on a hot day. Am I right?
Did you hear everybody buy shoes for your dogs? I don't know. That's what he's saying.
No, but that wouldn't be enough. Cause
Let them walk in the grass, though. That is one tip.
There's driveways that are hot.
Yes, but when you're walking, you can walk in the street. Let your dog walk in the grass.
Okay, I gotta
if
be
they
honest.
if they walk in the street, then nah.
I gotta be honest. Even with shoes, dogs should not walk in 90-degree weather.
No.
They're cold weather animals. They were born in Alaska.
Anyway, she's really holding on to me here. It's gonna be okay. The ship's not going down tonight.
Try to get her attention.
That was last night.
Try to get her
2 nights ago. Was that last night?
What?
When we did the bum show? No, that was
No.
2 nights ago.
At least.
Yeah.
Try to get her attention.
Hi, Shiloh. Hi. You ready to mix? She's ready to mix. She's got mixing hands. Look at her. Whoa.
You know how I can tell she's a girl? She'll touch you but not make eye contact.
Anyway.
Look, try to make eye contact with her. She won't do it.
Oh, careful. Come on.
Oh, don't let her touch the bluey mic. Is this made
The
by
bluey mic? No, it's a blue mic. It's not the bluey mic. You can call it the bluey mic if you want.
I want to call it bluey.
We'll call it. It's not even blue though. Is it? No, it's not blue. It's
It's
black.
black, you fool.
Just like Shiloh.
Like Shiloh.
Just like Shiloh. All right. So
1, 2, 3. We love Bernie and Caitlin and Taylor.
are you a cheerleader?
Yes.
Now I got it figured out. So normally I'd start with like reverb. I'm doing things.
You're lucky.
So I'm not bored by my own process.
I thought about it, but my cheerleader costume is not clean. It's in the dryer right now.
But we are definitely going to start with the treble.
But unlike most cheerleaders, where you're like, I wish I'd wear a thong. I actually do wear a thong with my cheerleader outfit.
All right. I got such bad heartburn. I'm sorry. All right, here we
So
go.
does Shiloh.
All right, do you want to take her back upstairs so I can mix?
Well, you can set her down and she'll auto correct. You want
She'll
me to set her down?
autocorrect?
Yeah, you know what that means, right?
All right,
You
so
don't know what that means.
don't be scared when the sound comes in, okay? She's watching. She's watching herself.
I'm glad somebody is.
Oh, boy. That is some nice tapping.
Okay, can I tell them a story? It seems like it's
I gotta use my ears, dude. Not too much. All right, he wants to tell a story. Sorry,
We
Shadow.
had a cockapoo. And if you don't know what a cockapoo is, just look it up. I'm not going to explain it. Named Hootie. He used to play the keyboards and sing to his own keyboard playing. He looked exactly like Shiloh, even though Shiloh's a purebred. Right? Is that a rich person thing to say? Anyway, she is a purebred. But Hootie looked like Shiloh, even though he's a cockapoo. And that boy could rock the keyboards.
True.
We tried to get Shiloh interested in keyboards. It kind of didn't work. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But we tried. Like, don't think, oh, you don't teach your kids how to play keyboards. We tried to teach your keyboards. Right?
She smells earthy again. All right.
Shiloh, there's one thing about Shiloh nobody knows. She's a huge fan of essential oils.
Okay, so right now it's 9 o'clock here Mountain time.
Mountain woman.
So I'm gonna attempt to get these.
Why they gotta be mountain man time? Why you gotta be so like gender specific? Like mountain person type.
Wow. I just realized something I forgot to do. I wonder why that wasn't coming on.
Yeah.
I only turned on one power strip, which is not a problem for us because obviously I'm like, why is the sound grid up? Well, we want the sound grid up right now. But then I looked at the switch there, the network switch, and it's off too. And I'm like, oh, so hopefully our light stays on for a while because that is connected to this laptop, which is connected to the power strip I didn't turn on,
Which is connected to the hip bone.
So let's go ahead and get this wrapped up here. You want to take her?
We're
gonna lose our wonderful lighting pretty soon.
I'm gonna take her.
Down.
I'm gonna take her to Disneyland. So I'll see you later.
Take her
Is
to
Disneyland
church.
open?
I don't think it's open right now.
Oh no! Where are we gonna go, Shiloh?
Not the no. So,
Wait, Shiloh. Where do you want to go? Wait, what's that? She says the fuck away from you. That's so rude.
Okay,
girl, you nasty.
So if I don't get this mixed in time, we're gonna lose our beautiful lighting, and I won't look
like
washed
Donald
out.
Trump.
I won't look washed out anymore.
We're gonna lose.
It's hard
Listen,
not to sound like Donald Trump, like
because he talks so much.
You gotta catch yourself, like.
Right. We're gonna lose our beautiful lighting because of the Mexicans.
Yeah.
And the Chinese. And I love the Chinese.
Guys.
But the Chinese government. Okay. Okay.
You can't even say okay anymore without sounding like Donald Trump. This guy's ruining life. All right, here we go.
You're not a brown little kid in a cage, okay?
Whoa, go and get deep. I'm not. I'm just a soul. I'm a soul trapped in a cage. You know that the last line of the song? I'm just a soul trapped in a cage.
Body trapped in a cage.
No.
You're trapped in a cage of your own inadequacies, of feelings about yourself that you're not inadequate at all. You're adequate in every way, but in your head you're trapped because you're like, I'm not good enough. But you are good enough, John.
Yes. Here we go. I'm gonna mix this down.
High five, girl.
Before
High
things
five.
get too out of hand.
Yeah.
And we got some buffering going on. We can get through it together. None of those bass frequencies are doing anything. Listen to our compression here. Since we are compressing it, it's bringing our volume down, so we're going to have to give it some increase on the fader here. It increases the sound of the hi-hat, but we got it all the way up, so let's bring it down.
What drum track is this, John?
We're still on the toms.
Is that the first drum
The tom
set?
and the hi-hats. I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and check out some reverb. Alright, don't gotta worry about the gate, so I'm pretty happy with that.
I'm very happy with it, John.
It sounded much better. Did you put Shiloh outside? Because she's barking.
Yeah, Cotton didn't want to go outside. He's waiting for a treat he's not going to get.
So we're going to make sure.
I opened the door twice for him. He just stood and said, I want a treat.
Had some clipping going on. At a certain
I
point.
gave you 3 treats before our live stream, silly boy.
Let's move on to our snare. Get this wrapped up.
Wait, is that the final drum? I thought there was one more drum.
No, we got a snare and a kick drum. So this,
How long should I let her bark for?
don't let her bark at all anymore. Let her in.
What if I move very slowly?
That's your problem.
I'm going to move really slow. If I move really quick, I'm going to knock on my steer with her and be very upset.
Well, I
What?
unfortunately got a pee, so I need
You-
you. I need you to do that so you can entertain them. Why?
So you're gonna let Shiloh in?
Oh, well, that's fine. That sounds like a solution.
Hello, dears.
I'll be right back.
This is my chair now, bitch. Anyway, I don't really have anything to say. It's pretty obvious when you start a story that way. This chair is very warm. It's what I call a ghost seat. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying tonight's episode more. It doesn't have any special vignettes, which is what I planned for. But they take a long time to render, and we didn't have the time because we were busy having fun. We were house hunting. We were jogging. We were swimming. That's pretty much all we did. But that is a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I was shopping.
It's only day one of my vacation.
Day one-ish, bros. I don't know who I'm talking to, but thank you for tuning in. We're not done yet. We're kind of almost done with this song, which leaves us a couple of more songs. Obviously, this album is taking a long time. We started working on this album in 2018? Yes. Because our first single from this album was Jasmine Blue Eyes, which has been very successful for us. I mean, I'm not going to bullshit you. For us, it's been very successful, and that came out in November. It came out the day after my dad's birthday, our dad's birthday, in November of 2018. Can you believe that? Jasmine Blue Eyes came out on November 19th, 2018.
Huh.
The world was such a different place, but there's one thing that never changes. My love for Lady Birdie Magdalena. Oh, and her love for me, so that's fine.
Got sanitized.
Well, you need to sanitize your, you need to circumcise your heart, bruh.
Sorry, I'm sure I zip my pants.
Anyway, when you read the Bible, remember, Paul wrote some shit verses, and it may sound horrible, but slaves be obedient to your masters. It's bullshit. And I'm not afraid to say it because I'm going to keep it real with you.
Okay, we got some mixing to do. Get out of here. Get out of my chair.
I'm going to smoke a cigarette and say get out of here. I was debating whether I...
I meant get out of my dang chair.
Bye. Bye.
Either way works. I'm happy with either one.
What happened to Tessa Blanchard?
We definitely got to get this mixed up. Or mixed down.
Ooh, I'm going to create a new term called mix up. We just mix up the mix down so bad that it sounds like a remix. Have you ever considered doing a remix of any of your songs ever?
Oh, I want to remix every album. Believe me.
No, like with some like hip hop beats.
Oh,
Where
no.
It's like
I mean, probably during Major Love, I had delusions, grandeur,
Delusions of Grandeur. C3PO's
Yes,
favorite
yes.
phrase. C3PO from Star Wars says Delusions of Grandeur twice during the trilogy, the original trilogy. What is so funny?
He has delusions of ganja.
You know what I have? Love for everyone that comes.
So let's listen to this snare swipe and see. Let's see if there's anything else on it or if it's just a snare. To me, that sounds like. I guess it is a snare swipe with some brushes. And then it gets serious right there. Is that the chorus? Okay, so that's the important part right there. We're not so worried about. I mean, we do want that to sound good during the verses, but we definitely want the chorus to have the proper snare sound. I was gonna try to use some cool term, but I gave up on it. Gave up on trying to be cool a long time ago. So we want to start it right there. I did mouse symbols. You caught me. Let's go ahead and just loop bars 23 through 27.
Time
And the reason I'm doing that, I don't want to listen to the same part over and over and over again. But the reason I'm doing that is because there's a space right there at the end of bar 30. So let's go ahead and let's look at the end and see it does the same thing pretty much on the last couple of courses as well. So we're gonna go ahead and I'll try to be quick because it drives me crazy too. Believe me, I don't want to listen to the same parts, especially parts you saying. Like, I don't want to hear my voice that many times in a row, like doing the same exact thing. Like, could you be any more? Could you have any more reasons to be self-conscious than just to hear you singing a couple lines over and over and over? I don't think so, but here we are. We're mixing it, so let's go. I don't care anymore. Fuck it. Let's start with the top end on EQ. Is there 15K? Not that I want to add a bunch of 15K to it, because what I hear is it needs low end, but I don't want to take any shimmer or shine away from it. I do want it to still have a good top end presence on it. So if I do decide to go down to the low frequencies and add some low end to it, I want to have some top end to balance that out. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's all right. We're going to do it. Let's do it. Whoa. That's sharp. Right about there is good. I don't want to just automatically go to 7K and boost it, but we're gonna start there. It's the top frequency of our high mid frequency range here on this plugin. So we're gonna start there, and it is I don't know why I'm not gonna try to explain this anymore. Here we go. Wow. I mean, if I was gonna boost different frequencies and try to figure out what pops, I would go from 7K down to 5K, down to possibly 1.5K, down to 1K, and probably not go any lower than that. So I do want to hear what 5K sounds. Let's hear our options here. Maybe some 3K. That just sounds nasty to me. I don't like it in any way. Let's see what a little 3K will do for it. We're not going to go exactly to 3K or 3.1, 3.01, whatever. Whoa. Don't like that. Let's try a 1.5 around that area. Starting to sound like Bill Squire the Stroke. Go all the way up on it. It may sound like a little much, but here's the thing. My whole idea at the beginning of mixing the snare sound was I was going to add low end to it. So I kind of like the way that sounds. Like I said, it sounds like when I had it up really high, it sounded like Billy Squier the Stroke. But we are going to add some low end to it, which is really going to balance it. And
Hello, dear. I'm back.
that frequency I just boosted there is going to be minimized a little bit by
Very nice people.
boosting.
Is this the second of 3 drum tracks?
Huh?
Yes, because you still got the kick drum.
So, like I said, 100K is kind of reserved for a kick drum. 80 to
Wait,
like
we're on kick drum
80 to
already?
like no, we're on snare.
That's what I thought
So
you
80 to like 200. But we are going to see what adding some 100 to it is going to do.
100.
Ignore the buffering. Let's move through these frequencies. I kind of like the way 250 sounds. We don't
What
want.
is the secret of
We're
life,
gonna
John?
put it on bell though.
What is the secret of life,
Because
John?
we don't want it affecting the
What
frequencies.
is the secret
below
of
it.
life, John?
The secret of life is life.
Nope. The secret of life is to keep on living.
Right about there sounds decent to me. Just gonna save it up after the last disaster.
What happened?
Well, the last episode when I lost
I
my.
feel this episode is much sexier.
It is much sexier.
You got,
It's got
a
a lot
cute
of.
little shirt on.
All right,
Not your tank top, because you want to go all in on that.
we don't really need to compress this much.
He's like, "You tucking my shirt or not?" And he just wore a tank top, so he didn't tuck it in. He's not committed to it.
The release, I'll probably leave. If you turn it all the way up, you're gonna hear how it smashes it. But which isn't a bad thing on a song like this. It is it's not a hard rock song. Maybe that's the sweet spot. We're gonna turn the threshold down. We're pushing the CPU pretty hard, which would be nice if I had.
We're not going there, brah.
We're not going there yet.
We're in the moment. We're living life in the moment, and we're very happy. I'm sorry, I should have said it differently. Idea.
All right,
Wait, hold on.
you're good. You're good. Don't go anymore.
We are very pleased to meet you. We've been
I'm
wait-
good on your voices. All right, here we go.
Wait.
I gotta get this mixed, dude. We're so close. You just go ahead.
We just love God. That's what we live for, is to please God. And God is so tired of the same old church hymns, he wants to hear some jokes. So I got some jokes, folks. Why did God go to the supermarket? He didn't go to the supermarket. He doesn't eat. He's God.
That was a little kid joke. Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Okay, I got different jokes.
I don't want any more
I got
jokes.
different jokes.
Unless they're pre-prepared, I don't want your jokes because that one was just. It was like a 2-year-old. It was like a 2-year-old in Bible study.
Why did John go to Route 21?
Why?
To buy some fucking awesome fucking jeans, bruh. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get on with this. Oh yeah, there's Buffer.
I got a really good joke. 1 second. I got a really
I can't
good
hear
joke.
the jokes right now, dude. I'm seriously focused so bad. After all right, what you got?
Why did John join a band?
Why did John join a band?
Yeah, it's the best joke ever.
Why did John join a band?
To become famous. How'd that work out for you? What? How long you been at this, bruh?
Let me know when you got some good jokes that aren't like at a 5-year-old humor level, because I'm pretty sure a 5-year-old could run circles around you in comedy right
Oh,
now.
I'd love that.
Oh, I'd love it too.
Okay.
I'd be rooting for the 5-year-old for sure.
Okay. Okay, I got a good joke. What's your favorite Johnny Kinetic video?
See, now you're just wasting time. I got.
Okay.
We gotta wrap this up.
No, it's a real question. It's not a joke.
All right, what's my favorite Johnny Kinetic video?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah. Answer me.
My favorite Johnny Kinetic video?
Yeah.
None of them.
That was my answer.
I'm not a prideful person. I don't. All right, here we go.
How'd you steal my answer?
I don't toot my own flute. All right.
I'm seeing it. Have you seen that, Johnny?
There was a time I was very We already talked about when I was 30 and freaking stupid and crazy and all over the damn place.
You know what the best thing is about life?
What?
Birdie. No, God is, but Birdie's second best, easily. I love you so much. I love you too.
Okay, here we go. Whoa. That means a lot. Ignore the buffering. We're not gonna add any more compression to that. All right. No. What?
You want me? Your hair's doing some weird shit.
What is it doing?
It's just fucking.
Oh, just like hanging down?
No, it's like some pubes coming off of here. Like. No, not your hair. Not your ear hair. You don't have ear hair, bro. This stuff is weird. It's weirding me out.
What is? What's going on with my hair? What is happening?
I'll fix it. It's good now.
You don't like my wings?
No, it looked like just pubes coming out.
Well, it's pretty much what I got going on. That's what I got to work with.
I don't mean to be rude. I can't say it. Don't say it, Aaron. I won't. Just go ahead. Do what you're going to do.
Okay, so we got that snare mixed. Let's go ahead and hear it.
It's much better now.
Just need to come down. Nice. Let's hear the verse where it got a different kind of snare sound and make sure it's all right. It's like brushes.
The soldiers she waiting for Saturday morning heroes, and in my toy box.
It's all right. Okay. I may have to do some audio.
Well, you're going to have to do, I mean, this song's almost done. We're almost free.
Yes. We're almost ready to move on to a different song after, 5 episodes of this? 5 episodes working on this one fucking song? Well, I mean, there was a lot of... Why do we need a knee? All right, here we go.
You felt that. I felt it, too.
So, because you got makeup on, bro. Thought you
weren't supposed to mention that.
All right, here we go.
This is what happens. Like, I have makeup on normally to make it look like I don't have makeup, and I wash my face and then perma makeup.
I'm a fool for a painted face.
That's why you love Lady Gaga.
Rude.
He stopped writing about her. He gave up on her.
I did not.
So
Don't
I'm gonna say
that.
I'm not
gonna talk about it.
I'm gonna talk about it. He still is in love with you, but he's not chasing you anymore.
Wow, you like bitchy girlfriend. You're not my girlfriend.
No, I have 3 at least. I'm gonna say 3. Don't be fucking a jerk. 3, yeah. Your 4-way market, yeah, that's me. But the point is that you get Lady Gaga if she ever falls in love with you again, because you broke her heart, because she stole one of your songs and made it her own song. She copied one of his songs, dude. She plagiarized John.
Whoa. See, I never made that claim publicly.
No.
I'm not a jerk.
Okay, John had a song called, like, Be Free. She fucking ripped it off.
You're talking about Turning Around.
Yeah.
Do we need to play that?
That's what we're going to do at the end of the episode. I'm
not being a jerk. I'm just saying. All right, here we go. I wouldn't even brought it up.
It's going to be okay, though, guys. You never could play that.
Whoa, listen to that kick. We need to listen to that and see if there's something else on it real quick.
Well, yes.
No, it's just the
kick. A lot of
kick.
white noise, though.
No, I know that. I exaggerate the frequency so I can hear what I'm affecting.
Hey,
how I operate.
I got a bet for you. Has anybody in the world listened to the watch the Michael Keaton movie White Noise in the last year? If you have, please tell me in the comments, because I don't believe it's true.
All right. So anyway,
do you remember the Michael Keaton movie White Noise?
Yeah.
You don't.
I do remember it. I remember.
Because you worked at a movie theater.
I was working at a movie theater when it came out.
He was kind of in charge of the movie theater, and he told me to clean up trash. I'm like, I don't want to. He's like, bitch, you better clean up the trash. And I'm like, yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
It's kind of true.
We're working on the kick here. little bit of top end.
Cool. Not cool.
All right.
Your catchphrases are tired, brah. He wrote a song called Bra about Taylor Swift's big boobs, but he didn't realize I was already married to her, so I forgive you.
So I'm gonna experiment with 1K on this kick drum.
She's a there.
So
One thing positive.
Damn it! What?
I know you look at people's level of fame, and I understand fame is an illusion, but Taylor Swift's an amazing human being. She's really fucking fantastic.
Ask. Let's go.
waiting for Saturday morning heroes, and in my toy box, this childhood battle,
Beast, 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 beast. All right.
Bass.
So whether we can even hear 50K
Oh.
on this.
It's all about the booze.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
morning heroes, and in my toy box, this childhood battle, courageous beasts, wearing helmets and saddles.
Well, with the buffering, it's throwing me off, but let's try boosting 80.
You're almost there, brah.
I know. We just
Then we're
gotta
gonna watch Turn It Around. Turn It Around, because Lady Gaga fucking
Waiting for Saturday
nobody cares.
morning heroes, and in my toy box, this childhood battle, courageous beasts,
good. I'm comfortable with that, especially considering.
Let's wrap this shit up, brah.
All right. As far as adding compression on it,
He's a very good friend. I wanna add that he's a very good friend. He's a host. Can I say something? He'll never fuck with your girls. He has his girls, I have mine, and he will never fucking try to do that shit. He's very cool. Plus, I'm attracted to girls.
I'm trying to.
I'm attracted to girls that look like me, so that turns him off immediately. Thank you.
waiting for Saturday
Whoa.
morning heroes, and in my toy box, this childhood battle, courageous beasts,
Buffering, bro.
wearing helmets and saddles, plastic and rubber, gimmicks and colors, rubber and punches, pillow sheets and covers. Home was a playhouse, mall was a castle, life was a cartoon.
Control of it.
Without all that the hassle. Many decades later,
So much buffering all of a sudden.
tables distorted, rubber bands broken, and roads are reported. Retro isn't again, ain't the 80s anymore. Can't buy childhood at a store, it's gone. Retro isn't again, ain't the 80s anymore. Can't buy childhood at a store, it's gone. Retro isn't again, ain't the 80s anymore. Can't buy childhood.
Comfortable.
What's
with
going
that.
on here? Are we
What's
done?
going on? What?
Are we done with this? Say yes.
Almost.
Say yes.
We are almost done. Why skip? Why leave one step out? Why leave?
Because you can jump that step. You can be like, whoa, I don't need a step. You'd be just like,
Well, I mean, it's true. We probably don't need it, but we're gonna give it a go.
well, you want a small beer, friend? A comma. Do you want a small beer, comma?
Sure, I'll take a small beer.
They're light. We're gonna jog tomorrow too and go house hunting. We don't really leave the neighborhood because we don't want to abandon our neighbors. But if we got to, we will. I mean, we don't want to do that. Like, it hurts our heart. But we do what we got to do, right, John? Just say yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what we got
Anyway,
here is
Yes, that too.
we could save ourselves some CPU power. I got this server, so
We're not going to use
once
it.
I figure, we are going to use it eventually.
No, but
We're going to, not tonight, but by using the stereo plugins on mono tracks such as this, you're kind of
boxed
going against
in.
yourself.
You're boxed in.
You're not really boxed in.
I don't know
I'm
what
saying
to say.
using a mono channel would take up less CPU power than a stereo channel. So, like, obviously our drums are not stereo. I mean, our kick drum is not stereo. Kick drum is right down the middle.
What
Boom.
was a double bass
But
drum? What was a double bass
I
drum?
use it just in case I use effects.
Have you ever used a double bass drum? Right, you use
a double bass drum? What about it?
Would that be?
I told you I'm not a drummer earlier. Why would I use a double bass drum?
No, stop.
What are you asking?
We used to have a live drummer.
Yeah, then let's not talk about.
He died
He
in a...
fell off his stool during a gig. And
No. Here's what really happened. He died in a fishing accident. I told him, I'm like, don't fish, man. Just let the fishermen do it. He's like, no, I'm going to go fishing. And friggin' a marlin. You know what a marlin is? Do you know what a marlin is?
Yeah.
It jumped into the boat. Went through his fucking neck. Now no more drummer. So we just do it ourselves.
Earlier we were talking about how being good was about being honest, and that was nothing about that story was honest.
Okay, I got an honest story. God saved my life.
The swords and shields
Good story, bro.
waiting for Saturday. Morning heroes, and in my toy box, this childhood battles.
Give it a little bit of.
Courageous believers, wearing helmets and saddles. Plastic and rubber, mixing colors, rubber and punches, and the sheets and covers. Oh, was a playhouse.
Nice.
Mom was a castle. Life was a cartoon without all the hassles. Many decades later, the tale is
I gotta wait for it to kick back in.
rubber bands broken arrows are reported. Retro isn't new again. Ain't the 80s anymore. Can't buy time.
Somewhere around there. I'm not gonna compress it right now. Like that. I dig it. Alright, good enough for now. Until we revise it.
Turn it around. Do you want to just play our way out?
Say
or
a
do you
project.
Do you want to like make fun of it?
No, we will play on our way out.
Because I think it's a pretty good fucking song.
Alright, I'm just gonna listen to this real quick from the top.
Excuse
Not
me.
the whole
sorry,
song.
Sorry about that. I chain smoke.
In a shoebox, the swords and shields, waiting for
We're not gonna cut the hits out today. We're not gonna do that on camera. I will do that when I do my off-camera revision. Because there's so much buffering right now. I don't need all this live stream stuff interfering with my mix. So obviously,
That's what I'm saying to you.
but it's sounding a lot better to me after.
It sounds pretty good. I
Yeah.
think it was a pretty good episode. Right, ladies?
All right, with all that buffering, we're not even gonna worry about it.
No, we're just going to make love. Not you and me. Me and
Oh my
No,
god!
not you and me.
Maybe you should just stop talking, and, and it would get better.
Stop. I'm what everyone wants. They want a beautiful woman that happens to have a penis.
Dude, that's like
What, I don't have a penis?
odd stuff to say. You're saying just.
I don't like how you don't like jokes. You said I have 5-year-old jokes, so I tried to deliver a more mature joke.
Like I said, you better off not talking right now.
I'm feeling cute. I might sit down to pee later.
All right. So anyway.
Gosh dang it. No jokes are okay for you. They're either 5-year-old.
Well, I'm in the zone still. I'm not. I know I'm not mixing.
I got a
but
funny joke for you. Why did John cross the road?
somebody typed.
Why did John...
I did not type that in. Somebody searched for Johnny Connect Lady Gaga.
No.
Anyway.
Why did John cross the road? Why did John cross the road?
Why?
To stalk Lady Gaga.
Well, that might be true.
I don't feel bad. I feel like I'm alive.
I just wish I made this video where I was just like basically dancing with a chair that I had pulled off of YouTube. But at one point it was up there. But part of me was like, nah, you can't do that.
You were dancing with a chair?
Yeah, and I wish it was still on there because it was hilarious.
Why were you dancing with a chair?
I don't know.
Have we had this Neil Diamond talk before, John?
Neil Diamond talk?
No one was there, not you in a chair. I said. We've had this conversation.
Very important. There's a Zen quote on here from Johnny Kinetic.
Yes.
Oh, there goes our light. We're good, though.
We're fine.
I find it important to open your mind as wide as possible in order to be able to follow your calling.
It fucking makes no sense.
That is not...
Legit.
That's not from Soundscapes.
Listen.
10 years ago. 10 close to the date. Let's take a look. Let's pause it real quick. January 4th, 2010.
So nowhere near this actual date.
It's not very long, so we'll go with it.
So we can sit here.
Yes. I know you think it sounds like another song.
It came first.
It did unfortunately come first.
I told you the truth. I always tell you the truth. I mean, sometimes I tell funny jokes that aren't true, but...
And the funny thing is, this is somebody I was kind of stalking
But they were stalking you.
in a sad way. I don't know.
I think that's love.
I was probably annoying to that.
You were
I
very...
probably annoyed her. She just stole my.
She stole your song out of spite? This came out before Born This Way, okay?
Yeah. Well.
It did. It's proof.
Yeah. But I'm not mad.
I'm not mad either, John. Don't mention it.
Yeah, me too. I don't want to think about it.
That off the You know what they say though? This is not imitation. It's the truth from the flattery. Weird world, bro. What are you gonna do? We get to free yourself from the fear of being plagiarized.
Free yourself. Free yourself.
Whoa. That was a weird.
Well, inside voice, bro.
Free yourself.
Got weird.
It sounds like Daddy Cadet guy, remember?
Free yourself.
Well, that was awkward. Stop it quick.
Turn it around.
Oh, please, no more.
Turn it around. You got to be yourself. You got to be yourself. Turn it around. Turn
All right, I'm done. All right, anyway,
Let's go back to the live feed real quick.
we are done. Go back to the live feed real quick.
I want them to see me one more time.
We are on the live feed. What are you
Wait,
talking
they
about?
can see me right now?
Yes, they saw you during that whole thing just there.
I didn't do anything weird.
Yeah, well, you might have.
I just want to tell you, this has been an amazing episode in my opinion, and if you don't like it, you gotta free yourself.
Yeah, you gotta turn it around.
You gotta
Turn it around.
Turn it around.
You gotta free yourself, because baby, you are born this way.
Baby, you were born this way, but my dad died this way. That's Turquoise Dream Seed Second Coming. It's very sad.
All right.
You should probably listen to Abraham Lincoln's Not a Clone or Jasmine with Blue Eyes if you want to feel more optimistic. All right?
Yeah, we gotta get. I got
No,
this.
I just-
I'm ready to end it though, and you keep talking.
I got one more thing to say.
Okay.
I love you so much.
Oh, cool. And
Bye.
I don't even believe those accusations that we just made. I think it's just coincidence and no hard feelings.
Right.
Just
but
to
I just
clear
want to
that
point out
up.
one thing. What,
'Cause I don't
if she
wanna-
showed up at your door and said, John, I'm so sorry about everything that's happened. I love you. And Janet Devon wants to tell Aaron something. She's been in love with him this whole time, and she's so sorry she hurt his feelings. And I would say, we'll see what we can do.
And the lesson here, everybody, is make it about yourself.
Bye.
Yourself.
For yourself. Bye. Goodbye.